Another thing that's really useful, and this is a way that one does data cleaning as well. So if I look at, I've now loaded the BCGC Cadastre. In fact, I'm going to turn it off. But I'm going to open the attribute table, and you'll see there's a lot of stuff there. I have already done it to this file. But let's assume that it's not just so. I've deleted a whole lot of different things from this. But say I wanted to get rid of this, there's various ways you can do it. So par-ind, it's something in a cadastre, and it means the type of feature, but we don't need it because we've got rid of everything except 0. So one thing you can do for data cleaning, because the less stuff you have in a file, and this is a big data set, the quicker it takes to load and the easier it is to do data processing. Try not to do this on your original file, or you'll just re-download it off Google Drive then. But what you can do it this 2 different ways. I can go into delete field. Warning, just go yes, and it takes a bit of time. When it finally gets round to doing it, and you look at the attribute table, you'll notice that that field has disappeared. I did also a calculated field for lot area. And if I want to delete the field lot area, there's another way that you can also delete fields other than just clicking on that go delete field. Now, it's a really useful thing to know if you forget where it's hidden in the toolbox. This is the search. I can click on the search, which will open up another window. I'll just go delete. Delete. Permanently deletes data. I want delete field, delete features. There we go. Actually, I don't want to delete features. Cancel, sorry. Delete field. And it opens up the tool. So I can put in the tool, and I can then put in which one have I got under BGC, GC Cadastre, and I want to delete lot area. I'm going to show you how to calculate lot area too, by the way. And then you just go OK. If you want to delete a lot of fields, that's a better way of doing it than just individually. I'm going to pause it. This is quicker, but so it's still going. I don't know if it's done it. No, it hasn't cooperated. It hasn't done it. Let's do that again. Sometimes you've got to do things again. It's very picky. So there we go. There's the input table. BCGC Cadastre, lot area, OK. You can see when it's doing things, it hasn't deleted it for some reason. So let's see why it hasn't deleted. And it comes up with something that says output table empty. Quite often, and this comes up in ArcGIS quite often, and I've left it recording because it's interesting to know how to do this. Quite often there's something called a lock thing, and you have to go out of ArcGIS. Go into table of contents, we're going to shut down the attribute table, we're going to save it, and we'll go back into ArcGIS and do it again. What I've done now is I've closed ArcGIS, I saved it, and I've reopened it, and I'll go back into BCGC Cadastre, and I'll click. We don't really need tenure either because they're all freehold, so we'll get rid of that one too. We'll go OK. It's working on a geodatabase, you'll see a little thing here. There's a little padlock next to the thing, so you can't do anything else while you're working on that. I have something called results saved here. You can also click on results, current session, delete field. You can see there's messages. You can see it's actually working now. ArcGIS, as I mentioned, is picky, and it saves like something called a lock file, and you have to stop that. You have to get rid of them, and quite often the only way to do it is restart again. Have you turned it on and off again? At the bottom too, it tells you what it's doing in the geo-processing. And it'll take a bit of time. I'll put the little thing, it's not showing this because I've got 2 screens, but it says your delete field has succeeded. Look, succeeded. I'll go back into the table of contents, and you can see there it's left out all of those different attributes. So there you just have that there.